Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Much late, very late Happy New Year. Um, and a Merry Christmas if you had all of those things. Um, Going forward here, folks, I would like to just, this is, by the way, the third attempt at making the video here. Previous attempts just did not work out. I don't know why. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. Not waste any time. This is the hourly. I just want to quickly recap and not get too in depth into what's been happening here, and just quickly gloss over some of the things here, as I've tried to do at length in previous videos that just didn't work out. Again, investing.com's chart is screwing me around here. So I'm just going to put these in the proper place here very quickly. And I'd like to hear from you in the comments or in my private Discord. If you'd like to be a member, etc., etc. All of those details are in the description box below this video. Okay, so without further ado, here we go. I believe we were around here last year, and I said it was going to go below 3.9. Here we were at, what was this, 5.38, and here was the previous 4.89, and I told you that it was going to extend out into here. And where did it go before its first real retrace? There isn't a retrace near as big as that one, except for back here for wave 2. As this one right here for wave 4, it came in after this extension came down 4.618. Now, if you look at my previous videos, I'll show you how to use this 3-point Fibonacci extension tool, and you can go ahead and look that up in a previous video. So that was wave 3, wave 4 at bringing the top of wave 2 down to the bottom of wave 3, or in pink wave 5 here, and this was 1, 2, 3 here someplace, 4, 5 for wave 3 in pink. And that brought us to a total down to, I believe it was 50% of wave 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 50% here. I don't have any of the others marked. So 0.236 and 0.382 and 50%. Now, folks, if you're having a difficulty watching this video and it doesn't look clear to you, try using it in watching it in a higher quality. Okay, that may be a benefit to you here. Now, I'm going to get rid of that. That is no longer necessary. Okay, so we had a very small retrace. We had a ginormous 4.618 extension into wave 3. Okay. Now, it's not unexpected that ABC into wave 4 is not going to be a very big retrace. In fact, I don't think it even went 0.236 of the entire wave 5 over here. So, I mean, wave 3. So, going forward, just ignore this little blob here for a moment. I just want to concentrate on this area here right now, where the wave 4 had come up into here. We got A, B, C, for proper retrace here. Okay, this was A, B, C of wave 3. I had it marked at a previous lower time frame. However, it just decides to disappear on me. Thanks, investing.com. Anyway, going down here was a small and short, subdued wave 5 after a ginormous wave 3. So that's totally typical for it to happen there like that. Okay, already 4.5 minutes into this, and what I want to focus on here is where it's going here now. I mean, just ignore how this looks. This isn't supposed to be that way, but I believe this to be wave 1 now of a new cycle. if we break this down into the hourly, got some of the fibs drawn out here. I didn't want to make a video too soon and give people the wrong information, etc., etc. But this is proper Elliott Wave, and I do encourage you to actually learn how to use the Elliott Wave to your benefit, not just come here or any others and constantly, what's he doing? What's he doing? You know, that's not how you trade or how you find Elliott Wave and do this properly. It's with patience, hard work, and a positive attitude. That's how you get it figured out. Because if you're just going to be running around chasing what this guy said and that guy said, well, you're trying to get advice for free, and that's the worst kind of advice, in my opinion. Anyway, going forward, we had a pretty strong wave one coming up into this new cycle, and we retraced into wave two down over here. We punched an extension up at 1.618, this blue line here, up at 3. Now, inside that, wave 3, wave 1, 2 in the yellow, we came to piercing the 1.786 level with this yellow wave 3, and going beyond that, very small wave 5, just to make a new high. Then we saw a massive, well, not a massive, but a sizable retrace for wave 4, A, B, C, right into there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right now we go into wave 5 of wave 1, okay, and we saw a sharp and very quick move up into wave 1, slow and meandering into wave 2, and sideways, make you think that this is wave 3, but it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3. You can count it out yourself, which I encourage you to do. Otherwise, you're never going to really learn how to use this. I'm just here for a guide to provide a free, advice and share my analysis with other people. I'm not saying that this is exactly what it is. That's why I want you to contribute, comment, and like, subscribe, etc., to this YouTube channel. I'm not doing it for the money. Obviously, there's only 111 subscribers, etc. I do have some videos that have been a little more frequent on. Anyway, without getting into too much verbosity here as to what the channel's doing, let's concentrate on the Elliott Wave. So I believe that to be wave 1, where wave 5 had terminated. And going forward here, yes, we went up into wave 3, 4, and not quite at the 100%. I believe this was, let me see here, 0.382. Get rid of that line. You saw it disappear. Here's 50%. And that's 0.786. So it's not being real cooperative here as to where it ended, because this blue line up ahead here is 0.168. So, that's 1 right here. So I'm going to get rid of these. It didn't go all the way up over there. That's 1.618. It obviously didn't make it up into there, into that territory. But let's just repunch in the coordinates here. The origin of wave 2 was, or the origin of wave 3, rather, the end of wave 2 was at 2.236, which we have. Wave 3 I determined to be at 2.739, which we have in price 2, and end of wave 4, which was 2.569, which we have and is correct. So what is it? Is it some sort of an obscure, here we got 7.8.6. So it's not 6.18 or 0.618 extension. That's not it. Cross that off the list. It gets pretty close in the 0.786. We're going to just get rid of that because it's under 1. And the only other Only other number I can suggest is possibly 764. No, it's above 786. So it's got to be some obscure harmonic number up in here. 989 or 86. What would that be? 85% perhaps. Let's see how close it gets. So some kind of obscure Fibonacci 868, 867, you know, some kind of weird number. There we go, you see that? Something like that. 0.9, 0.89. Let's see where it takes us. Somewhere in there. It's I don't know how it got there. The fib wasn't able to measure it properly, so that's going from that point of view. But if we just take the top of wave 1 and the third place of wave 2 in the orange here, and wave 3, we might get wave. This was 786. Okay, getting to the threshold here, and we're gonna get that's still too big. We get 1.618 for wave 5, or the top of wave 1, from using the first wave and the second wave retrace numbers from the beginning of wave 4, or the end of wave 4 rather. Okay, so we end up at 1.618. Okay, I was hoping it would have translated into another number taking the fib of, you saw what I tried to do. Anyway, usually that's the case, but not today. Anyway, let's just focus on what's been going on, what's transpired here in the last little while. I'm trying to wrap this up. We saw the big gap on Sunday here, nice and big, right back down there. Let's see what it looks like in the 15-minute here. What am I going to show you in the 15-minute? So somewhere in here, the gap, this was the first initial wave 1, 2, and from there, if we were to count 1, 2, 3 inside here, this extended to pierce 9.5 extension. Okay, I just eyeballed that number. It could be 9.618, which it probably is, right? That's also a possibility, exactly. So 9.618, huge extension. Okay, it did open here and, you know, went down over time in 15-minute increments is what this is showing. However, 9.618, fairly flat ABC, okay, or ABC right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here someplace, something like that. Anyway, we arrive at wave 5 or wave 3, which means this here is wave 5 over here. We did 4 here. I believe this is 4 right here. That whole thing, and it went so 1, 2, 3 somewhere here, 4, 5 for 3 right here. This would have been 3 of 3, a small 3, 5, etc., etc. I know this looks really small and tiny, but I'll show it to you again very quickly. I don't have much time. 4, 5, and now it's on wave A, which I expected to have already terminated. We're in B, which will do something like this, not exactly in this time frame, but you get the idea. B is going to be an ABC correction, and C up. Okay, that's all I got for you today, folks. Have a great day.